As a retail store owner, you probably get requests every week from people wanting you to stock their products. I'm sure some are beautiful, some are not, and some you just wonder what was the person thinking when they emailed you. Hey there, Selena from selenaknight.com and the Bringing Business to Retail podcast, and this week we're talking 5 questions you should ask any potential supplier. Picture your potential supplier. They have a product that they've spent months or years perfecting, sourcing, getting samples, getting manufactured, and now it's here. Or perhaps they secured distributorship for an awesome new product. They want it to be in all the stores because, let's face it, they think it's brilliant. Often these suppliers are new to wholesaling and they're learning as they go. As a retailer, you have a responsibility to your brand and your customers to choose the correct products. Here are my top 5 questions you should ask a potential supplier before you even look at their products. Number 1, products liability insurance or PLI. This is your top priority. No retailer should take on any product that doesn't have its own products liability insurance. So what is PLI? Well, it's insurance that covers the manufacturer or the distributor in the event that their product or their service causes injury, death, or damage to another person or business. Now, as a retailer, you do not want to be responsible for somebody's death or, God forbid, their injury caused by a faulty product. And you can bet your bottom dollar that should something happen, all claims will lead straight to you if the manufacturer or distributor isn't covered. Number 2, registered for tax. Now, unless a product has a massive markup, more than 110%, in these tough, cutthroat economic times, no one is going to want to have to gouge 10%, here it is in Australia, of the total sale price to give to the government when they can't claim any input. It can be argued that a retailer can make their sale price anything they like, but at the end of the day, there is only so much tolerance in the general public for price differentiation. If a product has a recommended retail price of $30, an online retailer who's not registered for tax might charge $29.99. Now, the tax-registered business who probably has bigger overheads and gets a lot more traffic into their store is going to have to charge $33 based on our 10% GST here in Australia to make the same amount of money. Now, as a retailer, if you have a choice of 2 similar products with the same RRP and one was registered for tax and one wasn't, which would you choose? When you ask this question and get the reply, "But I'm only new. I don't turn over enough to register." Being registered for GST shows you, the retailer, that a business is not just some fly-by-nighter. The person is confident in their business being around for more than a few months. Number 3, account terms. Now, some smaller suppliers won't offer you account terms. You need to think about whether this product has a proven track record and if it's in your business's best interest to have money tied up in an untested product. As a retailer, you must look at yourself as an agent for the product. You're going to have to be out there actively promoting and selling this product. For many stores, account terms are a deal breaker. Number 4, some sort of marketing plan. Now, very few retailers will ask this question. They think it's a little bit nosy or it's not their place to be asking somebody else's business affairs. A supplier's marketing plan doesn't have to be the most professional, gorgeous infographic. It can be sketched out on a tissue for all I care. But I want to know how a supplier is going to drive customers to my store or create a buzz around a product. Essentially, what's in it for me, the retailer? So ask, what's in it for you? A potential supplier who can't or doesn't know how to promote their product, ask them to think about how they can work with you to get the product out there. Perhaps they could offer an extra product for a giveaway or offer to contribute to some advertising. There are many ways that don't have to be expensive. It just requires some creativity and openness. And number 5, professional product shots. As a retailer, you have to protect the brand that you've created. Your customers know, like, and trust you. They trust what you've developed. As such, you should set high expectations of what a supplier provides to you, and the products you sell should be presented consistently and professionally. Do you really want some shots that were taken on a mobile phone representing what you sell? You have to ask yourself, are you prepared to put in the money to have a product presented to a level required in your store if the supplier is not going to do that for you? Now, there are, of course, a lot of other things to consider before taking on a brand, but with my experience, these are the 5 questions that I ask a supplier before I get their product in to even be looked at. Now, I've put all of that together for you in a download today, which you can get over at selinaknight.com. Now, my other suggestion is to put this information up on your website and send a potential retailer to that page. Outline what it is that you would like to know and have them email that through to a specific email address where you can set up an automatic reply that informs the potential supplier that you'll get back to them in a set period of time. Now, these questions are designed to help you wade through the requests that you receive and make sure your business becomes more systemized and easier to grow. Remember, you can grab that cheat sheet over at selinaknight.com, and for more retail biz strategies, subscribe to the Bringing Business to Retail podcast, where each week I interview industry and thought leaders for their take on life and business. Until next week, be profitable.